This is悪魔城ドラキュラX血のRondo, better known as Castlevania Rondo of Blood in English. The game was released first on the PC Engine Super CD-Rom Rom, yes, that is what it's called, on October 29th, 1993 in Japan. Despite the game remaining a Japanese exclusive on the platform, it quickly became known as the best Castlevania game of all time. Well, until Symphony of the Night was released. The game takes place in 1792. The story centers around the eternal conflict between the vampire hunters of the Belmont clan and the immortal vampire Dracula, who has once again been resurrected. You play as a 19-year-old Rick the Belmont, who is out to save his beloved Annette from the clutches of Dracula. As to be expected, this takes Richter through Dracula's castle. Along the way, Richter can free various women who were kidnapped to be food for Dracula. One of these women is his distant relative, Maria Renard, who insists on joining him throughout the adventure, as well as other characters. Now, while Rondo of Blood has been surpassed by Symphony of the Night, it is still one of the best, if not the best, linear Castlevania games. It is by no means an easy game, but should you feel up to the challenge, you should at least give this one a try. So the first port we're going to take a look at isn't really a port as such, but more of a reimagining of the game. This is悪魔城ドラキュラXX, or Vampire's Kiss as it was known in Europe, or Castlevania X in the US. What we have here is a game that reuses many elements from Rondo of Blood, and it mashes them all up into a pretty ropey playing game. The problem seems to be that this game was put together by a variety of different teams. It is as if the main team programmed in the moves, and the first stage based upon the PC Engine game, then the rest of the game was handed over to the monthly work interns at Konami. This results in a game with mixed visuals. Sometimes it looks great, such as the first stage, while at other times it looks awful. The game is also extremely cheap too. Level designs are awful, often resulting in unavoidable hits or dull stage design. I also find it very funny that in many cases, the game seems to be a copy and paste of the PC Engine original. It's as if they took assets from that game and slapped them into some random locations in this game. In many cases, it looks odd. There is one saving grace to悪魔城ドラキュラXX though, and that is the soundtrack. It's fantastic, and in many areas I do prefer it to the CD audio of the PC Engine game. The sound engine used is extremely clear and free from nasty reverb or muffled audio that plagues many Super Famicom games.
Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen. Sie zu erlösen.
Sadly, the only true port of Rondo of Blood was to the PSP, and yes, they had to go and make it 3D. Well, 2.5D to be precise. So how does it compare to the original? Well, it follows the original game very closely, and it does play like it, but because it runs at 30 frames per second, it doesn't feel as snappy as the original game. It can also look quite drab in places due to muddy textures. Still, the heart of the game is intact, offering a new generation of players a reasonably good version of Rondo of Blood. Sadly, they changed a lot of the music to be more epic. This sound is overused, even back when the game was released. I guess the use of choir vocals is meant to give a sense of dramatic impact, but in reality it just makes everything sound the same. Still, I am sure many will like this new soundtrack. Another thing that has been changed are some of the boss battles. Many have been tweaked to make them faster, and in some cases a little more challenging. This can be for the better, I guess, but for those accustomed to the patterns of the original game, it is rather annoying.
この娘、このような力を持っていたとは。ドラキュラ様への良い土産だ。
And let's take a look at all those versions of Castlevania Rondo of Blood running side by side.